Shrek 2, the video game. It's time to go far, far away.
Shrek.
King Harold and Queen Lillian. Hoping to impress them, Shrek even remembered to trim his nose hairs. After that minor stumble, the king and queen got along famously with Shrek, welcoming him with the tolerance, love, and affection usually reserved for pop stars and heads of state, or not. King Harold made it clear he wanted Fiona to marry Prince Charming and wasn't so fond of his fat, disgusting, nose-picking son-in-law. Shrek made it clear he loved Fiona and no pompous king was going to blatantly mock his ogre girth. Fiona and Queen Lillian were eventually able to break up the fight. The king was approached by Fairy Godmother, who was a powerful provider of happily ever afters, and a lot of people owed her favors. She makes offers you can't refuse and can make people disappear, literally. You understand where I'm going with this, right? Because she could leave me sleeping with the fishes if I said too much, and mirrors and fish don't mix. Trust me. In the morning, tempers appeared to have cooled, and King Harold offered to show our group around far, far away.
Michael wanted to press that A button so bad.
To far, far away. Fabulous shopping, great views.
Michael?
Beautiful
You just gonna
people.
burp into the
Why,
microphone?
That was not me.
That was probably the game.
And be my deputies. Deputy Shrek, at your service.
Oh my
When
gosh,
you
I have
see
to-
This symbol, I need your help.
Do you remember in Shrek 2 when they're meeting or they're having dinner with Fiona's family and they start talking about where Shrek lives and he's like, oh yeah, there's like all these great things, you know, and then Donkey's like, I know you ain't talking about the swamp.
He needs our help over here.
We spoke about Pixar.
I don't think we should fill up those stars. I think that's like doing bad things and we're gonna
Shrek!
get arrested. Where are you taking that, man?
A giant troll is after the family jewels. Catch
The family jewels!
before the nasty troll gets away.
Uh,
You should have no problem. I understand trolls and ogres are distant cousins.
Oh.
Oh, what a
Sir
passive-aggressive
Daniel
comment.
Fortescue.
I'm bigger than you.
Oh,
No, you're not. But I have like 4 pre-recorded lines. Shrek.
get him! Get him! Get him! Ah! Come on, Shrek, get him. That's your partner.
No,
now.
you ain't talking about the swamp.
Oh man, he got Donkey. Donkey.
How do we heal
I'll give you a royal beatdown.
I don't know.
Donkey?
Do we just hit him, or
That'll do.
I think
Donkey.
we're supposed to get the jewels.
what just happened to all of us?
Yeah, what did you do, Michael?
I didn't do anything.
You walked off and we lost instantly.
Okay. It's not collecting any.
Yeah, I think we were supposed to beat him.
But it says to collect jewels.
Yeah, I know, but the troll.
Oh, he's leaving a trail.
That'll do, Donkey. That'll do. I guess when you lose in this, there's a crown up there at the top that loads when you go up there, or was up there before.
Yeah, there's one up there.
Yep, there it is. See.
Beat the chip.
No.
Oh, up,
no,
up, up, by the night.
Do you not see that?
It blends in.
Sure did not. These PS2 graphics. Look at the light reflection they got on the floor. That's nice.
That's a nice light reflection.
Well, this is a weird mission. I suppose I'll just
Clean up after the troll.
Well, little trivia. I mean,
Troll in the dungeon.
word on the animation street is, way back when they were pitching Toy Story, Eddie Murphy turned down the role. I forgot what role it was.
Probably,
But then-
I think it was the T-Rex.
But then he saw the success of Toy Story and he kicked himself after that. And then
Donkey's so much more iconic, though.
nobody
Yeah.
could tell. Well, yes, he is. But I think that put a fire in Eddie Murphy, though. Him turning down that and seeing the success of computer animation, the way they was going. I mean, because he was definitely a Mulan after that. He did not say no to that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then of course he didn't turn down the role of Shrek and Donkey, and of course I think if he was a T-Rex though, he would have made it memorable. They probably would have given him more lines too, because it's Eddie Murphy.
Did you know what that reference was from with the troll?
Yeah, the Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Troll in the dungeon. Who said that? It was
Professor Quill.
Yeah.
Who's also Lord.
I love the way she
Spoilers.
runs.
Spoilers.
Okay, can we get rid of the whole spoiler for a 27-year-old thing? Like, if you haven't seen it, that's on you at this point.
No, don't be insensitive. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. All right, now say what you was gonna say.
That Professor Quill's Lord Voldemort.
Lord Voldemort. I need to see those movies again. And see if they hold up like Michael says.
We got like
That's another.
Michael says the Harry Potter movies hold up.
No, well, you know, because he talks about things holding up, and I wonder if the like Curse of the War Rabbit movie
I was
he was
gonna
talking
say,
about.
the Harry Potter movies are kind of like joked on for not holding up well.
I watched them fairly recently. They're still. I mean, they're. I don't know. It's. I guess what are you looking for in them?
Yeah.
Are you looking for like a fun theme park ride kind of movie?
Well,
It
it's more
nails
so
it.
like it's more so that people like don't feel like they're great movies, but they also, when you compare them to the books, they don't really do the source material as much justice as you would like. We actually had some friends that were big Harry Potter fans that always they like directing like short films and stuff like that too, and they're like, man, I would dream to make a Harry Potter movie, just like what you could do with it. But
Yeah, I think they did a good job of what they had. I mean, you're talking about it like that. You know, it's never going to be as good as book because
Never.
movies aren't books.
And it's a different medium. Yeah.
Just because, like, I mean, it's like adapting Lord of the Rings. Like, of course, the Lord of the Rings books are better, but I think they did a great job with that too.
I think
yeah,
if
for
a
sure.
movie
as far
can
as,
pique
like-
your interest in the book, I think if it says like, man, I want to read that book now, I think it's done a decent job.
That's
you
what
know?
Ready Player One did for me.
Exactly.
I'm gonna be
That's
honest.
probably the best example of it too.
Well, I think, yeah. I don't know. I think out of any studio, the WB's pretty good at adapting stuff.
I
Like,
think,
they're the ones
I think
who did
Prisoner of Azkaban is a great movie. I think all the
That
other
one is
ones
very
are
good.
Yeah, that's by far the best one. Like,
Yeah.
Now, the question is, are the Harry Potter movies, are they Christmas movies or are they Halloween movies?
Halloween.
They're holiday movies for sure. They're fun to watch in the holidays. Here's our next one.
I'd say Halloween.
So I think this star system. Correct me if I'm wrong. You've played one of these Grand Theft Auto games.
do you think
before,
there's
right,
one
Trevor?
here too?
I think the
Yeah,
stars.
How wand
mean,
we are.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
There's been a foul catastrophe. The Friar's Fat Boy truck has overturned. Need to round up the chickens. Come on, they're even more cowardly than
Come on.
Does this guy look a little amphibian to
And
you?
he always throws in a little insult at the end.
chicken challenge.
Yeah, the writing's a little more on the nose in the game.
Yeah. I forgot what we were just talking about.
Talking about WB making Harry Potter movies. Prisoner of Azkaban is like a
Oh yeah,
Or
no,
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 you-
equivalent
no,
amazing movie.
You talk
here we
about
go.
is it a Halloween movie or is it a Christmas movie? Let me tell you, I think it's more Halloween. My nieces love Harry Potter.
I think that's what they were saying too.
No, he said holiday. Michael said
Yeah,
holiday.
I would
Halloween is a
say
holiday.
for us, it's definitely like a Christmas time.
Yeah, because there's always the Christmas scene in the movie.
Happy Christmas,
That's
Harry. Happy Christmas, Ron.
Merry Christmas.
They say Happy Christmas in the UK.
Excuse me.
Happy Christmas.
Yeah, Trevor.
Happy Christmas.
Some
Post on
Harry
Sundays.
Potter fan over here.
Listen, that's the greatest line ever in the movie. No post on Sundays. I love that scene, man.
Gabbas.
No post on Sundays.
We named the monkey Jack. It's the wrong movie.
All right, if you had to recast the main characters for that movie,
What?
if you had to recast, who would you recast him as?
Jack Black would be Harry Potter. I'd watch
I was
that
gonna
movie.
say Professor Snape would be Nicolas Cage.
Oh my God! Don't do that to Snape. That actor, rest in peace. He did
Rest in
that.
peace. He did a great job. I'm not saying Nicolas Cage would be better, but Nicolas Cage is who I'd recast it as.
We don't need the beans.
He's like, do the
Oh, here we go.
spell. Do the spell and your skull's on
Okay,
fire.
Tom Holland will be Daniel Radcliffe.
Why can't I? No.
Man, I wonder if
Oh,
Tom
do you-
Holland could play Crash
There you
Bandicoot
go.
in the Crash Bandicoot movie. He could do everything because he's Tom Holland.
I'll
He's got
probably
a
switch
face.
it. I'll probably switch it up if I did that. Actually, Tom Holland, but he'd be Malfoy. I like to see him play a villain.
Oh, that'd be cool. I like Tom Holland though. He's
He's not bad.
You like
he's a-
Spider-Man.
He's a talented person.
No,
He's not
Be
like-
young Nate Drake in Uncharted.
Yeah, I'm
That
curious
movie's
about
gonna
that.
bomb.
Don't
my
do
boy.
that. Don't do that. Give it a chance. If we gave Detective Pikachu well, okay, that's not fair. Not fair. Never mind. I take it back.
Tom Holland isn't giving it. I don't know. Just I'm saying, read his interview with it, and
Somebody want to stand on the bloody platform?
Yeah.
it's that boy.
Well, Cinderella.
Look how dark he is.
Her housekeeper.
They just didn't even put lighting on him.
Windows. She only shot.
Look, man, the PS2 days are special.
Listen, Michael, did this game age well? That's all I want to
Keep
hear from
calling
you.
it PS2 and it's on GameCube.
This is the PS2 era, though.
No, I
Yeah.
know, but he's.
I think it was made on PS2 originally because it's got bad graphics. The PS2 is like the. I think that was the most underpowered machine,
Yeah, GameCube was the most powerful. Is what's funny.
and it didn't matter.
Colors.
That's what I'm
almost
talking
like-
about. It never matters like how good things are. It just matters like stupid things matter. Where they're just like, this is purple and it looks like a lunchbox. I'm not buying
Well,
it.
the PlayStation 2, man, it was
I mean,
it was a DVD player.
Oh yeah, but I mean,
literally
comparing
is
it
what
to
sold that.
Xbox did very well.
When
the first
DVD,
generation.
when you could get a PlayStation 2 for cheaper than a DVD player was on its own, but by the way, it plays good video games. Like, yeah,
I mean, dude, to be honest,
that was like lightning in a bottle, dude.
I mean, dude, that's honestly one of the perks of me wanting to get a PS5 is the fact that I can finally play 4K Blu-ray discs on it. I
You
can
do
play.
that?
Yeah.
But back then,
Oh,
that was
okay.
like
Very
unreal,
nice.
man, because that's right when DVD became a thing too.
Oh, yeah.
when everybody
Yeah.
wanted their movies in DVD.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
all right, we're good.
That's why, like, the Switch is still on pace to outsell the PlayStation 2, which to me is like that's a
incredible.
crazy feat. Because I always thought nothing would ever pass this PlayStation 2 because it came out at the perfect time, man, and it had the thing that everybody wanted, gamers and non-gamers alike.
yo, Donkey, he's like, Donkey, he's like pretty OP. Because that move, that Y move, is almost a one-hitter quitter. Except for this guy, he's like a brute from Spider-Man or something.
You're going nowhere. You in here for 3 minutes.
I think rest in peace for him too.
What's whatever guy you were talking from Spider-Man or Crusher?
No, Spider-Man.
The Spider-Man.
Did you guys ever play the
What?
Spider-Man
The
games?
very first one.
Bonesaw.
The very first one with Tobey Maguire, where,
Yeah.
where he's in the cage match, and the guy's
Bonesaw.
like, "You're going nowhere. You in here for
I said who's cooler, him or Crusher?
I don't know, maybe that guy.
Bonesaw. Bonesaw.
Crusher's
Like,
got his
Crusher from the Country Show? You're crazy, man.
I'm sorry, Bonesaw is
Hey
pretty
man,
epic.
who can perfectly replicate Donkey Kong's voice and trick Dixie Kong? I don't think Bonesaw is capable of that kind of skill.
They got Randy Macho Man to play Bonesaw. I'm sorry, that's
Yeah,
epic.
they got Macho Man.
They got that one guy who
McGee
played
to play
Crusher. To play
Crusher.
Crusher.
Okay, cool. Gotcha.
They got Stone Cold Steve Austin
No,
to
they
play
didn't.
Crusher.
They did not. I would listen to that version of Crusher any day.
That'd be funny if the Donkey Kong show eventually came back. I mean, as far as like series that would get their own TV show, I mean, Donkey Kong's up there.
Did you guys ever watch the Kirby show?
Yep,
Yeah.
Kirby. That's the name of the
When
show.
King Dedede had that crazy voice. I really liked his voice.
Kirby, I do say.
Kirby, I do say. Yeah, it was like it's
It's
kind of like Crusher, honestly. Thinking about it now.
Nah, just
And for some reason, they created this snail character named Escargot.
yeah.
I don't know why he
Kirby.
was there.
Kirby. Hey man, it had nothing on Sonic X.
Sonic X was okay. It was actually pretty good.
I'll never, and Michael likes Sonic, so it's different for him, but the real world Sonic stuff is by far my least favorite.
Well,
Anytime where it's like, dude, Sonic's in the real world with people, man.
Well, that's the story of it. Is that some catastrophic event sends them there.
yeah, that's the same thing with what they started doing with most of the games, it felt like.
What did you guys think
I'm
of
like, man, I like
the
when
Sonic movie? The new
Sonic
one?
went back to, that's why Sonic Lost World, I liked it a lot better than a lot of the newer Sonic games.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't mind either way, but I would prefer
Sonic movie was cool, though.
Come on, Cinderella.
I thought Jim Carrey did better than I expected he would. I'm gonna be honest. I'm
he
like,
did great in
I'm
that
like him as Eggman. That's so stupid. But
Oh, he sold me on it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you want someone more like portly. They need to give him like a belly a belly brace in the next one.
Yeah, I mean,
Make
but
him chubby.
initially I was like, well, just when they used to show that like trailer of him like shutting the guy down. But as I saw the movie in its entirety, I'm like, okay, he did that role. He
That
did.
one dance scene that he did was incredible.
It was hilarious. Yeah.
I wonder if it's on sale.
Sanic.
Yeah, they're making the second one.
I heard
Knuckles looks
Detective.
good.
I heard
You know what a
Detective
good
Pikachu
movie is?
2 is not coming out anymore.
Oh, yeah,
Did you hear about that?
Were they ever planning on doing a second one?
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't know
they were
that.
planning on doing a few movies. They were planning on doing a Mewtwo movie too.
Wait, I imagine those might still be in.
Nice on you.
Yeah, when we saw that, the funny thing is, trivia.
I just don't think it made enough money to like worldwide in
Yeah.
total. I think like it started off really strong, which made that's what's funny about the box office and all that stuff is that if it starts off strong, everybody's just like, all right, green lighted for 10 sequels, and then when everything finishes up, that's when like
So what?
I don't know.
Best video game movie to date.
Okay, Cinderella. Are we good?
Oh, Cindy like that one.
Oh, give me a second, fellas. I need to replace my batteries.
La la la. Nice colors. Matches my dress. I wonder if it's on sale. That
Did we
could
miss somebody?
fit Cindy. La-da-dee-la.
PS2 games, am I right? And I say specifically PS2 because I feel like PS2.
nice.
You win.
Why does Shrek's portrait at the bottom look like a mugshot?
It's like the
Do you see that?
DK
Yeah.
portrait.
But look at him. He's just
Sad.
I guess the recent thing is that Justice doesn't think it's going to get a sequel. That's the news article. I'm
who's
seeing.
Justice?
He's the guy who played the main character, Justice Smith.
Justice.
Um,
Maybe he's just not a part of it.
press start, Trevor. Whenever you're ready to get in. Yeah,
Donkey.
well, also like I don't. Detective Pikachu does not need a sequel.
Yeah, it's fine.
The game's getting a sequel.
Yeah, it doesn't mean
Who knows if that's still coming.
If they did a sequel, I would just like to see them take it further. If they did, I would like them to see like showcase.
I think
more
we'll get more
Pokemon.
Pokemon movies, but Detective Pikachu was like a proof of concept.
There's
Yeah.
a bloody bean.
I'm rattled.
Yay!
You're gonna get us arrested.
So, is this level just complete all those
I think so.
little things?
I'm gonna.
I almost got this vibe that this was like an open world level. And he's like, explore around and do some mini games.
Hey man, this was like open world back then.
Oh yeah, I remember one of the worst games I ever played.
Yeah, we're not supposed to. Find this.
which was so frustrating with Looney Tunes back in action. I took it back. I returned it to Walmart. It was that bad.
Back in action, more like back on the shelf.
Yeah.
Broken up, and all the king's horses and all the king's men have struck out. Maybe your big ogre thumbs can help find the missing shells. Watch the peasants; they're feisty. Great!
What if you say no?
Crazy, you.
And you just can come back to it later.
All right, Michael, who's your favorite? We can say this and then we can actually talk about Shrek stuff. Favorite like Pokemon cameo in Detective Pikachu.
What, like which Pokemon?
Yeah.
was cool to see.
Yeah.
Cameo?
I don't know.
You know,
Tongue?
a cameo in appearance. I know yours is probably Cubone, Matt, or was it Charizard?
I don't know.
Thanks.
I liked. I don't know. Probably Squirtle. Maybe Blastoise.
Squirtle.
I like that Blastoise Gengar fight. That was cool. Yeah, I think we're gonna get another Pokemon movie. Because think about it, the only movies that get made now are franchise movies. You can't like, I want to make a movie about like a father's struggle to blah, no superheroes, John. I don't hear anything about superheroes.
I mean, the only
What
thing
if
about
he gets superpowers
the
from?
only thing about another Pokemon movie, I just remember the director saying he had to basically get permission from Game Freak in order to use Mr. Mime because, you know, he's a very interesting Pokemon, and he literally had to get permission from like the president of like
Michael.
Pokemon in order for him to
Yeah, probably.
like use Mr. Mime. But no,
Yeah.
him of all people, just him.
It's just like making Marvel movies. But yeah, I mean that's where we're at, man. I wouldn't expect anything that's
Well,
not
because
a cartoon
he's
character
a scary,
franchise.
he's a scary, you know, he can be a scary, a very weird Pokemon.
Oh, I got some stinky apples.
What was Hypno in the movie or was he not?
Stinky.
Yeah, I don't think he was.
Yeah.
Nope.
Did you guys watch the Pokemon, the first movie?
Yeah, like they would never
remake?
put Jinx.
I
I did watch that
Or a
with my
reskin?
kiddos. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, it
It
looks
was
really
cool.
I remember everybody
the
was
way to do a
complaining about
remake.
that because it's funny. Most people are like complaining about that because they're like, see, this is how you don't do a remake because you're just destroying what it originally was. I'm like, but that's the point. It's kind of like a reimagining of that. Like, I thought it actually looks great. Whatever
yeah, it's
art
like-
style they chose to use. Like,
I mean, it's fun to see,
people are
but
crazy.
What do
to
they
me.
call it when you do that with a game? A remaster.
yeah.
It's basically a remaster. Also, I died.
yeah, I mean, I think the 2D animation looks better personally, but
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm
But
down.
it was cool to see it in 3D. I'd pick
Yeah, I don't
the
think
2D
it's like
any day over
better.
the 3D.
What's better or worse? I just
What we talking about? Prince of Persia? What we talking?
But you know, my daughter's
Pokemon,
probably
the
going to be
first
more
movie.
likely to watch that than she would the.
They're making the first
Original.
movie again.
they already did.
They did it.
yeah, they made it in 3D. I will say something like, Austin, you here?
No, I'm dead.
There you
Oh,
go.
oh, I
You're
thought I
back
was
alive
dead.
now.
I'm alive, but I can't get over there. I'll just run under here with you.
We need one more piece, so
One more
Shrek
piece of the shell.
can go back to the swamp.
Where's Humpty Dumpty?
Shrek!
Oh,
Shrek!
Yeah, that's funny.
that is pretty funny.
Surfer boy.
Oh my
Seriously.
gosh, dude. Yeah, I will say that the 3D animation, the facial animations look weird, and that's one thing that, like, you know, I will give Pixar and
Did I
Disney
mess
plenty of
something
credit
up
for
with
is that
that?
they do facial animation right.
What's
Oh, yeah.
there was that TNT barrel that I didn't do anything with and it hasn't
Where's
come
that
back. It hasn't come back. It was
Maybe that was supposed to be a weapon to use against people. Let's check over here.
Shrek.
Anybody got camera control?
Nope.
Maybe bounce over there. Ooh. Aw.
Nope.
Donkey.
I think it's like it has something to do with what was over here,
Coins.
but I don't know what to do. It's like there's this right here. I almost feel like
Isn't that just
You're
where we
supposed to
came
get
in?
on
No,
top
that's
of
the
it.
that's the police.
Did you all actually play
Wagon.
this game as kids?
We did.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Did I play it with you guys? Because I remember playing it, but it's a very distant,
No, it was
faint memory.
it was just a hit, man.
I must
I don't
have, I
think I
probably
ever did that.
rented it from movie
Oh,
galleries.
this way.
Yeah.
Shrek.
Good old movie gallery.
This is like such an Activision game, like a, you know, low budget game off a popular movie franchise.
Dude, I kind of
They
miss.
used
I
to
miss
just-
movie games.
They just used to churn those out, man. No,
Oh,
movie
yeah.
games were like the worst, dude.
Lord of the Rings, Two Towers, and Lord of the Rings: Return
Some
of
of
the
them,
King.
some of them are pretty good. Like this one's pretty good.
Love them.
I just think in general they were pretty bad. There's definitely a few that were okay, but usually they
Tarzan, Atlantis, Bob the Builder.
I mean, I just remember there being like like Activision did a Spider-Man game on PS2. I
Yeah, people
remember-
like that one.
Spider-Man 2 was
The first one where you could web sling through the city.
blew my mind.
Piping mad.
Still does.
Will
I love that game.
Rid of him and all his disgusting vermin.
He got us dealing with all of them.
You know what else I miss in video games? Cheat codes.
He got us going against all. What are they? Fairy tales? Like Humpty Dumpty, the Pied Piper. He got us going against everybody.
That's the Shrek world. That's the lore.
Can somebody enlighten me though why there's not really cheat codes anymore?
Because you can sell them.
That makes sense.
You think I'm joking, but yeah.
No, that makes sense. I remember in Star Wars Rogue Squadron, which is a flying Star Wars game, you could put in a cheat code for a Corvette,
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
and you could fly around. Maybe not a Corvette; it was like some convertible car, and you could fly it around in space. It was great.
Hey, Michael, you remember that
Yeah, now
Pod
they would
Racer?
just do a Corvette skin that you buy for $15
You remember that Pod Racer Star Wars game that was supposed to come out that
Yeah.
like, never did?
Which
on
game?
the Switch.
Yeah.
They were remaking Pod Racer, the 64 one.
But
And
wasn't
they just,
it like
they
what-
ported it?
But wasn't it
but
like
were they gonna they were gonna
wasn't
remake
it
it?
like so wasn't it about to come out like the day of and then they're just like yeah it's not coming out
Yeah,
anymore.
they delayed it like the same day it was supposed to come out.
They
which
did
is
put
like,
they
what?
did put the port in
yeah, I'm in
though.
trouble.
Yeah, I'm sure it eventually came out, but
Well, I have the port on my Switch, but I didn't know that they were gonna remaster.
oh my gosh, it's you and me, Austin.
That's so funny.
It's you and me, and next time I get hit, I'm done.
How's that? Do a little slow mo.
My boy.
Somebody made a mod where you can get it on PC of a remastered pod racing.
I mean, Michael, I remember you told me, yeah, man, off camera, he told me I need to start actually just like playing through Pokemon games instead of trying to come up with like hacks. But I'm like, Mike, Action Replay, man. He had it was a code on. He had on Action Replay where you can like go through a door and it would be like you'll go anywhere you want it essentially.
Yeah, I mean that's so fun. But I want to. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me, Austin? Okay.
We win.
Oh, all you had to do is hit him once. What was
Guess
that
so.
giant health bar for?
That is something else, right there.
We did it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I think there was like one more that we missed like at the beginning. Also, the music seems to have stopped working. Me boy.
We have to flip the cassette.
I think it was like way back here.
I also remember playing as Darth Maul in a Tony Hawk game.
Here we go. Oh yeah.
Tony Hawk, I was a big fan of those.
Oh, yeah, I like those too.
Pro Skater.
Filthy ogres. I mean, beasts. Go arrest them now and throw them in the paddy wagon. Excellent.
Chicken patty wagon. Oh, it's hero time.
Oh,
Shrek.
Shrek.
You gotta throw them in the paddy wagon.
Any of you gentlemen have a pint? Or no, what does he say in the movie? Care for a pint? In the first one when he
Yeah.
starts beating everybody up.
Yeah, I think this is what
And
it's
then
trying
it
to
plays one of
reference.
those like Nickelodeon songs.
Like a pixie.
Yeah, hit like a pixie. I think
You gotta throw him in a paddy wagon.
paddy wagon.
I call that Nickelodeon song. It's so funny.
Isn't that like a song you would expect to hear in like
Yeah.
Agent
Or-
Cody Banks or
Or in
something?
Splatoon.
18 Cody Banks. That's so funny.
Mean fighting machine.
I like that. That was an era, man. The movies like Disney movie and Nickelodeon movies. They had this one movie called Big Fat Liar.
Oh, I remember that.
I love it. It was about this kid who like wrote this like paper, and he was in the car with this like movie exec, and he like was going to school. He had to turn it in as his last assignment, and he left that paper in that car by accident, and he ended up having to go to summer school because
It's
he
his
didn't turn in
mom.
that paper. That's so funny.
Big Fat Liar, that's the one where they turn the guy blue, right?
Yeah, Paul Giamatti plays the
Turned him Pepsi Blue.
Pepsi Blue.
Paul Giamatti played the antagonist. But
was
the kid, that was the movie where he looked up and there was a movie being made, and he was like, "Wait, that's my paper. I wrote that." And the whole thing was about him trying to like find that movie producer and get him to admit that he stole that from him. That was his assignment.
Yeah.
It was an interesting movie.
Is it based on a
She's the
true
Man?
story?
Is that a Nickelodeon movie? I feel like it was.
I think it was.
I mean, it had
FG,
Amanda
Mom.
Bynes in it, so it had to be.
Fall Guys, Mom.
Yeah, she was.
Fall Guys.
Now she definitely had like a contract or something. She was in everything.
What do you think the FG stands for? Is it Fall Guys? Oh, Free Goldie.
Free Goldie.
I'm bigger than you.
I'm bigger than you. Is it playing like Rocky music almost?
It is.
Oh, that's so funny. Well, you missed.
Ah,
Yeah, you might want to go
oh,
back
I
and
missed.
get that guy, man.
And Polly's coming to get you.
But yeah, I miss that era of like,
Oh my goodness.
I miss that era of like movies from those companies like Disney and
Throw him in
Nickelodeon
the
stuff,
slammer.
like Johnny Tsunami and Brink and
Oh
all
yeah,
those
yeah.
other
Like
kinds.
there still are Disney original
They
movies. They're
do, but they don't hit the same.
Yeah, no, they're not. They're not. Even Stevens movie.
Yeah,
Smart House.
That's a classic. I don't care what you tell me.
Yeah, Smart House
Let's
is a
look
good
around
one.
for any other green
That was a good one too.
thing to do.
But yeah, Johnny Tsunami.
No, the even Stevens movie
Cool
with the-
Runnings. Cool Runnings the best.
Exactly. Sanka, you dead?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Kazam.
I'm so sorry.
Kazam with
That's a good one.
Shaq.
Exactly. I don't care
yeah.
what you say.
Can you dig it?
Him in the boombox. I love Kazam. Kazam.
That was a good one. Great movie.
Yeah, the genie was in a boombox. Like I will take it. I will take
up
it.
here.
Yeah, that's a fresh take right there.
Hey man, I respected it. This kid just,
That's what we call certified fresh.
I'm telling you, this kid's
That's what
trying
we
to
say on Rotten Tomatoes when a movie's good. Certified fresh.
Now you can come over here.
Shrek, come on.
Shrek. Shrek.
I don't know why I say it.
Beans.
Man.
Do we have to go?
What do
I
we
think it's
do?
probably to the end of the road.
Yeah, maybe now we've activated Harold being at the end.
Harold.
Harold.
I know you ain't talking about the swamp. He's just, he's an idiot, so he doesn't realize he's trying to lie about it. Oh my gosh, I was dying laughing when I saw that again.
I mean, you don't have to even be an idiot to say that. I mean,
I'm saying Donkey's an idiot. He didn't realize Shrek was trying to lie. And
I know, but even if I heard y'all trying to lie like that, I'm at least gonna look at you funny. Like, come on now, you know good and well you lying.
It sounds like something I would say, to be honest.
Like, what you mean?
You ain't talking about the swamp?
You mean the swamp?
Shrek. Oh,
Well, let me hear Matthew say, yeah,
What?
me and my mansion. You mean you want better, brother? Why you lying, brother? Oh man.
What do we do? This game is truly the Dark Souls of movie tie-in games.
Oh, look, man, I appreciate that. Far, far away, like Hollywood.
Yeah.
Whatever. Hater.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah.
he gave you the yak.
I didn't believe it. It wasn't a believable yeah or yak. It was like a knock.
A knock on his game.
Kind of like Knack.
Knack is great. Ice is nice. Yo, if they made a Knack 3, I'd play it.
See,
I don't
that's
care
one
what
of
you
those
say.
opinions, man. That's factual, man. Knack is great.
I won't say all that. I appreciated it for what it tried to do, but nah. Like,
We go back to the beginning, maybe? And
We just looked at Crash Bandicoot. We were like, jumping is not fun. Who wants to do that?
Oh, I just love how they scoffed at the idea of like, yeah, nobody does that. Nobody wants to do that
Yeah,
anymore.
Mark Cerny, no. Sorry, bro.
It's just like,
Sorry.
bro,
Take that back.
I hope he did at some point, but that's just to me like you don't need to be making games if you think.
What was that?
I don't know. It sounded like Donkey.
Oh, I just hit someone.
Oh, there's that
Like,
bean.
Oh, there's a bean. Bean.
what do
know
you
what
get if
that's
you
from.
get all the beans? Is there like a beanstalk level or something?
I don't know, dude. Probably not.
Oh, the chickens are your friends now, eh?
Yes.
We already did this, right?
Go to next level.
Congratulations, Shrek. You're quite resilient. Fiona, why don't you show the others back to the castle?
Curses!
He looks like a certified hater.
Go to the poison apple and hire the ogre killer.
Ooh. Next episode's gonna be
Success.
good. It's gonna be good. We'll see you guys then. Hit that like button.
Yes.
Who's gonna be the ogre killer? Ooh. We about to find out.
Comment below.